What's up, people? What's going on, man? What's going on? We're just trying something new. I don't know how these things work, man. We're just trying something, you know. Sometimes you have enough of typing, and so yeah, I just wanna try something, man. You wanna try how these things work, and yeah. So we like to talk today. We want to talk about the South African Masters Basketball Tournament 2022, and yeah, man, we just want to hear from the public, and we want to hear from Cabby, we want to hear from William, and what's gonna happen at the SAMBA 2022. So feel free, guys. Feel free to ask questions, and you know, feel free to ask questions, and see where we get, man. We never done this before, man. This is the first time actually that we're trying something like that. So for over 30s, man. Masters is about over 30s. Most of the people don't even know it, but over 30s up there, you qualify for the Masters. And well, William, I see you, man. I see you. Please send me a request, a camera request. I don't know how these things work, man. So that you explain to us more about the Masters and what's gonna happen if, you know, all those details. We just wanna try something new. So yeah, let's see. Maybe they have more details that I don't know, man. But I just wanna have more people joining the conversation, and we take it from there. Yeah. So who else? I got William. William, I can't get you to join. I don't know how these things work. Let me see. Let me ask. Where's William? William. I don't know. Who would I try, man? I don't know. Let me try. Tomelo, let me see how these things work, man. I just want to try something and see how it goes. So yeah. Oh yeah, I got William. Let me see. Yeah, man, but I need you on the camera. I need you on the camera so that you explain to people. So let me see. Here we go. Man. I don't know how these things work, man. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you're 30 and over, so from 30 over, I think I got someone, man, who can explain to us. And Ewena, no, so we talk about Masters, and you sending link, and you in your bed, man. What's happening? And by the way, you over 30, so we like to have you playing at the Masters. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'll be there, Junior. I'm coming.
All right. I really can't hear you, man. I don't know how this thing works, man. So if you can hear me, we're talking about the South African Master Basketball Tournament 2020, which will happen in Johannesburg. Will, can you come in on board? I don't know. I'll try one more time. I got so many guests, man. I really don't know who's gonna join. Let me try someone else. I don't know how these things work, man. But anyway, we're gonna just keep trying. So yeah, here we go. If you're over 30s and you are around Africa, not just in Johannesburg, we need all the teams to be involved. Whatever way you are in Mozambique, either you are in Angola or I don't know, everywhere, you can still register. You can still bring a team. There's quite a lot of changes that I've seen. Like when I go through the papers, like now they have ages on demand, like from 30 to 39, from 40 to 45, then they have the 46 plus. And obviously, I think the price went a little bit down, something like $850 per player, if I'm not wrong. And like, you know, man, Masters is all about experience, it's about plenty stuff. It's not just basketball, it's lifestyle, it's quite a lot of stuff happening. So yeah, man, Godi, this technology thing will kill me, man. I don't know how to do these things, man. I've been trying over and over, tried to get William to come on board because he can explain me more, and he keeps saying, oh yeah, I just managed to send. Wow, man, he's saying that connection failed. Let me try one more time. Yes, I just approve. Okay, yes. Yeah, he's joining. Will, what's happening, brother?
I'm so glad that we managed to get something to work here. How are you doing?
Finally, man, finally. Hey, don't hate me, man. It's the technology. I don't know how these things work, man. It's my first time, and so yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying this new thing. We never done this on Facebook. It's the first time. How you doing, man?
No, I'm good. Good.
All right. I don't know how many people that we can have joining, but let me try KB. And so I don't know, man, but yeah, I keep trying this thing, man. I don't know, technology is new to me. So try to tell us more about Samba. Oh, here we go. We got KB. We got KB. Yeah. I'm getting it right. How you doing, big man?
What's up, Junior?
I'm okay, big man. I'm okay. So we're talking about Samba 2022. I think for those people that don't know what is Samba 2022, can one of you guys just take us through and explain to us what's happening and what is Samba, by the way?
I'll let Mr. Price do that. I'll talk about the exciting part.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. All right. So Samba is the national Masters basketball tournament that takes place every year. And it's run for the Masters by the Masters. And like you said before, you know, the age groups are everyone that's still wanting to be competitive, that's, you know, anywhere from 30 years older. And we've got a whole bunch of brackets that we're running for this tournament this year in Johannesburg, and it's running from the 22nd to the 24th of September. So that gives us enough time to get all the teams that we can registered, and we're really wanting to call out and shout out to all the teams outside of Joburg. We've got teams coming from Cape Town, from Port Elizabeth, from Durban. We've got interest from guys from Angola, and Cabby will tell you a little bit more about how we're reaching out to those other federations. But the last tournament that we ran was down in Durban, and that was a much smaller tournament coming out of COVID. And this year we're wanting to be able to host a much bigger tournament and host it in Joburg, where, you know, the real things happen. So that's a summary of what Samba is all about.
Okay, so it's a kind of an international tournament where teams from all over can join, right?
That's right. So we've seen teams from Mozambique, we've seen teams from Angola, obviously from Zimbabwe. We've had a lot of participation as well. We've had guys come from Lesotho. So we're really wanting to see many more teams from SADC participate. And our plan is to invite them, to get them over and to get them playing. And if it's not this year that we're going to start to see big things shifting and changing, we're certainly going to be building the momentum for the coming years.
Cabby, what's the biggest difference between the past Samba and what's going to happen right now in Johannesburg?
Yeah, man. So we've been thinking about it, right? So when we spoke with the executive committee, we thought about the fact that when we get older, it's not just about basketball, it's about the lifestyle. I mean, think about Durban July, right? When you go to Durban July, watch the horses race, sometimes you don't. Most of the people that goes to the Durban July never even get to see one horse race. So what we're trying to do with the Masters is that we're older now. We get to enjoy basketball and also enjoy traveling. If you've been following me in some of my travels, basketball travels, that's what I call them. You know, I use basketball to go to play. So I've been to Egypt, Kigali, and with Masters, I've been to Italy, which was the most amazing experience. Literally, we went to this place called Montecatini. Montecatini is a little place out of just outside of I forgot the big city name, but you could literally travel to Rome. You could travel to all the other cities around and still come back to Montecatini, where everything there, it's all about basketball. So that for me was really exciting, in that it's something that we can bring to South Africa. I also went to Finland, and that was just an amazing experience. So why should we always just focus on basketball whenever we're hosting Masters? Masters is for the older guys that are done playing seriously competitive basketball. It really is about meeting people, doing business, being in and around places that you can enjoy, the restaurants, you can do the shopping and the rest of it. And the exciting part that I was talking about is that we are currently speaking to Melrose Arch, and they kind of agreed that we can make Melrose Arch the hub of the Masters. And not only are we going to do that with the Masters, but we're going to open up basketball for everyone else, so that it's not just about the Masters people who get to enjoy. We're going to create a 3x3 that is going to be happening on the piazza when people are chilling by the restaurants. They can get to watch the under 16, under 18 women, girls playing basketball. And I've got a special one planned out to have a celebrity game as well in Melrose Arch. So it's going to be like a whole host of exciting, amazing experience. Shesha is giving us 10% discount for everybody that's participating in the Masters. Cohiba is a club in Melrose that is going to offer everyone who's coming to the Masters free access, and potentially the team that wins is going to be getting like loads and loads of champagne to celebrate. And obviously, we're trying to plan a VIP section at the 3x3 just at the piazza. So the experience is going to be.
Sorry to interrupt you. I saw something where the fees are like per player. Suppose that I'm in Angola and I want to come and be part of the Masters, but I don't have a team from Angola coming. But I would like to be part of this experience, this lifetime experience that you just mentioned. So can I still come and then maybe look for a team who wants some this side, or what's going to happen?
Yeah, you can always holler at Adri. She's one of the coordinators of Masters, and she can plug people into other teams as long as you can play. Obviously, players want to go and win the game. I mean, we say it's not competitive, but it is actually very competitive. So people are going there to try and win the chip. But ultimately, it really is about trying to accommodate people. I've seen people from Namibia coming and joining some teams because some people cannot bring the entire team. And you get to meet people, they get to see how you play, and you can be accommodated into any other teams.
Okay, let's say I'm out of South Africa and I need a visa, but I still want to be part of this. Do you guys somehow, as this association, do you guys assist to those type of players getting a visa to come and be part of the SAMBA?
Absolutely. So as Cabby was saying, Audrey is the secretary. She helps with all of the letters of invitation and can also assist with any of the other travel requirements that guys might have to be able to plan their trips and to come out. We've got enough time to be able to assist people. We're calling for registrations for teams and for players now so that we can organize the brackets and get the tournament rolling in terms of the knockout stages and to get all those things finalized. But we really want to see more people enjoying the sport. We want to see people coming to Joburg and enjoying what Joburg has to offer. And that's exciting. And we're here to help in whatever way we can. So definitely those invitation letters are easy for us to do. And it is an official sanctioned event. Basketball South Africa and the Masters Association are all part of it. So it's legit, it's real. And we want to be able to get people to come down and enjoy it with us.
So how do we join them? How do we register a team?
All right, so the easiest thing is to do, go to the actual event web. There's an event website, and there's also a Facebook event page. So if you search for SAMBA2022, that hashtag basically has all of the information attached to it. So check it out on Facebook. And then also we're posting it on Let's Talk Basketball on your channel. So all the information that we're updating it on as many of those platforms as we can. So the information is freely available.
Cabby, I'll let you answer this question. Is it open for women too?
It's for men, women, and everyone who wants to play. It don't matter who you are, man. As long as you qualify age-wise, you can play. All we think that if you are, for example, the 30 to 39, and you are 29, turning 30 this year, but you turn 30 yet, you can play. So what we try to avoid also is people wondering if they can bring other young players. No, this is for masters age groups only. So 30 to 39, men, 40 to 45, men, women, and 46 plus means if you are 20, 30, you can play in the 30 to 39. If you're 39, turning 40, you can play into 40 to 45, or pretty much everything above. So you can play up, you can play down, you can't play up. You can't have a younger player playing in the 45. but you can get a 45-year-old playing in the younger, in the 30. So you can play up, down, not up. But yeah, if you're 39 turning 40, you can play in the 40, and you can play in the 39, in the 30 to 39. And obviously for as well.
I know the event is well planned and well organized, and you know when you overtake it, man, the chances of injuries and stuff like that. Do you guys have like some medical on standby and things like that, just in case?
Yes, sir. We made sure we got medicals, and we made sure that we have people that can give massages, they can stretch you. Obviously, it's at everybody's cost, but the people will be there to give the massages and medicals as and when it's needed. But yeah, we're hoping that we won't be getting any of that. We won't be needing ambulance. There will be.
Commenting earlier, he was asking, he's a free agent. I think if you guys are trying to hustle and join teams, definitely do the shout outs and things on the Facebook page and see what people can, pull together and do. I think there's definitely going to be guys looking for teams who may not be part of teams. We've seen a lot of people asking, I'm from Joburg or I'm from Cape Town. I'm originally from Port Elizabeth. I don't know if my team's going. Who can I reach out to? I think Facebook's a great way to connect people, and let's get people talking there and get them to put teams together that way. I think is a great way of being able to build a community also.
And
so is August the deadline, or you still going to extend?
We want to be able to close registrations at the end of August so that we can actually, finalize all the fixtures and get all the teams that are registered to actually make it into the right brackets, and then also figure out what kind of formats we're going to play, whether it's round robin or knockouts. But we're hoping that will be done now already. We've extended this the special offer for the early bird discount till the end of June, and it's almost payday. It's not a lot of money. I think $850 per player is a very decent sum of money when you look at the events that are happening alongside what's happening on the court. It's not just basketball. There's ceremonies. There's opening. There's dinners. There's all kinds of stuff that we've got planned. So it's not just paying for referees and for courts. You're actually going to get some real value out of that money. And then after that, the amount goes up slightly, not by a lot, but we want to try and make it as easy as possible for people and for teams to register, which is why we've done everything online this year. And all you need to do is just have your player information ready and you can register your team. So we've tried to make it as easy and as simple as possible.
So look at it.
Cabby, you got a last word to motivate people to join and convince people that Masters is the place to be this year?
Well, first things first, the competition is amazing. I mean, obviously people come here for basketball. That's the first and foremost thing. It's amazing. It's going to be at two brand new venues that have just been launched by the mayor not so long ago. One is going to be in Norwood and the other one is going to be in Brixton. What we didn't want to do is, because most of the time we took it to the Southern Cape Park, it's so far from really where the action is at. So first things first, we're playing at the brand new venues. That's the great thing. Secondly, we're talking to obviously, like I mentioned, Shesha is going to be giving up 10% to everyone who's playing in the Masters. Whatever you buy, doesn't matter, shoes, balls, whatever, you can shop all you want, and it's also located at Melrose Arch. Third, we're speaking to Rodezio, who's going to be hosting us in terms of the dinner, the award dinner. Those who win the chip will be, enjoying themselves around Melrose Arch. We're speaking to the hotels around Melrose Arch to give discounts to everyone that is coming to play the Masters, so that, whenever you're done playing, you can come into this whole Melrose Arch district, knowing that you don't even have to be driving anywhere. The partying, the after parties, the dinners, it's all going to be there. We're talking to Cusino, people who love wine. They can, if the club scene is not your thing, you can go to Rodizio, to Cusino, you can have wine, discount. And lastly, Cohiba, like I said, Cohiba is going to be the after party. And there, the owner there is like, we're going to go crazy. We're going to be organizing whatever that is organizing. So literally when you're in Melrose Arch, you literally could be going anywhere around Melrose Arch and you'll be feeling like you're part of the family in terms of what in the 3x3 that will be happening on the piazza. So if this is not big enough to motivate anybody to come down to the Masters, then they don't know what they're talking about.
One last question. Anything live streaming?
Anything?
I said, are we having anything live stream? We have, I mean, like, we
Yes.
even
Of
live on any platform.
Of course. We're having live stream. We might not have all of them live stream because it's two different venues and the setup might be a little tricky. But definitely by the time we get to the playoffs, all of it is being live streamed. It's all going to take place in Brixton. So we're speaking to two different production houses. Obviously, we know, our very own Sheriff is going to be there. But we're also speaking to Vision View to also either do the 3x3 or do one of the venues, but we definitely are live streaming.
Thank you guys for joining. We see you from 22 to 24 September in Johannesburg. Be there.
And I hope Lesotho is coming. That's where I grew up, man. I love Lesotho. I hope Mozambique is coming. Well, they always come. Swaziland, we've won the Masters in Swaziland, so I hope they come through. Zimbabwe, they better show up because they went to Swaziland and we beat them in the finals. So they better come and show up. I'd love to see Malawi. I see I'm on the group in Malawi and the guys are talking. We'll see if any of them. None of them is mentioning that they're coming, but there's a whole lot of teams that are on that group that I'm on. And yeah, man, Congo, like whoever, man, just come out, enjoy South Africa. We'll make sure you have a good time.
Thank you guys and see you then.
Price, something to say? I see you got something to say before I sign out. You done?
No, we're good. Junior, thanks for the exposure and the support, bro. We really appreciate it. Us old guys are trying to bring basketball back and make it work and make it worthwhile, and we can't do it without you guys. Thank you.
We're in together. Peace.
Let's do it. Ciao.